In a quiet little town, there lived a mischievous cat named Whiskers. Whiskers had a knack for causing trouble, but he was also quite clever, which often got him out of sticky situations. One sunny afternoon, as Mrs. Jenkins was putting her freshly baked pie on the windowsill to cool, Whiskers had an idea. He decided to play a little prank on Mrs. Jenkins. He carefully snuck up to the windowsill, grabbed the pie with his paws, and dashed off to the garden, leaving a trail of crumbs behind. Mrs. Jenkins turned around just in time to see the tail end of Whiskers disappearing around the corner. "Oh, that cat!" she exclaimed, shaking her head with a mix of amusement and exasperation. Whiskers hid behind a bush and watched as Mrs. Jenkins followed the crumb trail. Just as she was about to find him, Whiskers quickly darted up a tree, the pie still in his mouth. Mrs. Jenkins looked around, puzzled. Now, here's a funny twist. If you're enjoying this story, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more fun tales. Meanwhile, back in the tree, Whiskers was trying to figure out how to get down without losing the pie. He gingerly made his way from branch to branch, but just as he was about to reach the ground, he lost his grip and the pie flew through the air. It landed with a splat right on top of Mrs. Jenkins' hat as she stood below, still searching for her pie. For a moment, there was silence, then Mrs. Jenkins burst into laughter. Whiskers, realizing he was safe, let out a relieved purr. Mrs. Jenkins looked up at the giggling cat and shook her head. "You're lucky you're cute," she said, smiling. And just like that, the two headed back inside, ready to bake another pie this time, together.